Hello everyone, welcome back. Wow, it's been a pretty long time since I last said that. Honestly, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be, so please bear with me. First and foremost, to everyone still following me and that has supported me, I want to apologize for my sudden absence. It wasn't planned, and it definitely lasted way longer than I ever anticipated. But here we are roughly 4 months after my last video. While I'm sure that the majority of the community probably didn't even notice that I was gone since I'm a relatively small voice within the Genshin community, especially when compared to much larger channels, I know that many of my subscribers have been curious and worried, so I wanted to quickly address everything in this video. My absence mainly boils down to 3 key reasons: burnout, declining mental health, and ethics within Genshin Impact itself. One thing that many of you guys might not know is that I've actually grown and managed this channel completely by myself, meaning that I research all topics, functions, characters, and weapons. I play and record all in-game footage, write all of my outlines and scripts, voice record and edit all of my audio, edit all of my videos, create all of my thumbnails, make sure that my videos are search optimized, and of course read and reply to as many comments as possible. I receive no external help creating or editing videos, so everything falls on me at the end of the day, meaning that if I don't do everything within a timely manner, videos don't come out. Which is fine, no one's forcing me at gunpoint to make these videos after all. I make them because I enjoy it, and I want to help other players grow and build their accounts. However, trying to keep up with larger channels and channels that have early access to game patches made it feel like an uphill battle that was almost impossible to keep up with. Genshin Impact is an extremely fast-moving game in regards to content, and while that's great on one hand because it means that there's always something to talk about, it also means that you have a very narrow window of opportunity in order to make a video before it's old news and falls into obscurity, meaning the YouTube algorithm won't pick it up and your video is going to flop. Staying relevant is key, but it also quickly leads to burnout. So in conjunction with everything else going on in my personal life, I finally snapped. If you've been through my community tab, you probably already know that I've actually been having a really rough past few years. My brother has been in and out of the hospital, one of my high school friends passed away, and my last grandparent passed away. On top of this, and I don't think that I've mentioned any of these before, but I've been extremely isolated during COVID to the point where I hardly see anyone outside of my immediate family since my brother is so high risk. I'm also a recent college grad and have lost multiple art-related job opportunities that I was really looking forward to, and a few of my really close friendships have ended for better or for worse. These past few years have easily been some of the toughest I've ever experienced, and it has taken a tremendous toll on my mental health. I have struggled with anxiety and depression my whole life, but the intensity I've recently been feeling has been suffocating and debilitating. So, to fight this, I've been trying new medications, receiving therapy, and even attended an intensive partial hospitalization program. Essentially, breaking things down to the bare bones, I was considered a danger to myself, and I needed to do something about it. It's pretty hard to admit that, let alone to possibly thousands of people on the internet, but it's the truth. I'm currently trying my best to get my mental health back under control, but I would be lying if I said it hasn't been difficult. When you are this low, it's hard to find the energy or motivation to do anything, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to eventually get back into the swing of things. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to come back guns blazing, but I do hope that I can start uploading semi-regularly as soon as I'm able to. Especially since we're entering a new region and there is going to be plenty of content to cover and talk about. However, despite being very excited about Sumeru and other upcoming patches, I also have to admit that I have been rubbed the wrong way about how Hoyoverse is handling Middle Eastern cultures, especially as someone that was born in Egypt and also lived in Morocco. There is something about the way that they are taking aspects of different cultures, but not fully respecting the people of those various cultures that makes me extremely uncomfortable. I'm not saying that everything about Sumeru is bad or wrong, I'm just saying that there are definitely some things that could have been handled better. However, I don't really want to go into all that in this video, so maybe I'll talk about it in the future after experiencing 3.0 firsthand. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thank you. Thanks for sticking with me all this time. For those that messaged me or were worried about me while I was gone, thank you so much for being so kind. Even though I wasn't responding, reading those messages really did help me a lot and made me feel a little bit better. But that's all for now. I hope that was a good enough explanation for you guys. I try my best to be as transparent with you guys as possible because I appreciate each and every one of you. But anyway, that's all for now. So until next time, best wishes. Bye.